Hazrat Musab-bin-Umair, radiyallahu anhu, gets martyred. Chapter 7, Topic 5. Hazrat Musab-bin-Umair, radiyallahu anhu, had been brought up with great love and affection by his well-to-do parents. Before embracing Islam, he lived in luxury and comfort. It is said that he was the most well-dressed youth of Mecca. In fact, his parents would buy a dress worth 200 dirhams for him. He embraced Islam in its early days, without the knowledge of his parents. When, however, they came to know of it, they tied him with a rope and compelled him to stay at home. He got an opportunity to escape and emigrated to Abyssinia. On return from Abyssinia, he emigrated again to Medina. So a person like him, brought up in luxury and comfort, was now living a life of abstinence and austerity. Once the Prophet, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, was sitting when Musab, radiyallahu anhu, passed in front of him. He had only one sheet of cloth to clothe his body, and this bore a number of patches, including one of leather. The Prophet, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, with tears in his eyes mentioned Musab's life of luxury before Islam. In the Battle of Uhud, Musab, radiyallahu anhu, held the flag of Islam. When the Muslims on meeting defeat were dispersing in confusion, he held the flag and stood at his post like a rock. An enemy came and cut his hand with a sword, so that the flag might fall and the defeat might be accomplished. He at once took the flag in the other hand. The enemy then cut the other hand also. He held the flag to his bosom with the help of his bleeding arms. The enemy at last pierced his body with an arrow. He fell dead and, with him fell the flag that he had not allowed to fall while he was alive. Another Muslim ran and took over the flag. At the time of his burial, he had only one sheet to cover his body. This sheet was too short for his size. When it was drawn to cover the head, the feet would be exposed, and when it was drawn to cover the feet, the head would become uncovered. The Prophet, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, said, "Cover his head with the sheet, and his feet with iskar leaves." Such was the end of the youth who was brought up in luxury and comfort. The person who used to wear a dress worth 200 dirhams does not have sufficient cloth to cover his dead body. Look! With what valor he tried to keep the flag up, and did not allow it to fall till he was dead. This is the miracle of Iman. Once Iman gets into a person, it makes him forget everything else, whether wealth, luxury or life itself.